What's good, YouTube? And welcome to the house. Fresh out of the shower and here with the Market Watch. Yes, smelling good even if I'm staying at home, and make sure you do the same. Take care of yourself and your hygiene always. I'm gonna tell you how to live your life. That being said, let's get into Market Watch with two huge pieces of news. First off, the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG Masterpiece Series. Platinum Blue Eyes White Dragon has two different release informations and some careful wording by Konami. In 2021, a small number of duels will be celebrating in style with a special all-metal Blue Eyes White Dragon card, limited to 1,000 initial copies. Duelists in North America and South America will be able, in spring, to order this exclusive collectible directly from us online. So with this, Konami's opening direct shop, which does open Pandora's box to stuff like the number collection in the future and selling cards direct to consumer, I think for this one it is smarter for them to sell direct though, because if OTS stores were taking on orders of this, first off, how many would each be allocated versus area versus players, and having to go out and get them would be extremely tough. But also if it happened to be a failed product and they end up printing a bunch more and people don't like them anymore, well then OTS stores would be stuck with a huge bill at $1,000 per card. Made of 99.9% pure silver, burnished to a platinum colored finish, and encased in a protective brick of acrylic at $1,000 each. These cards are not for everyone. Orders will be limited to one per customer. Now, versus that, it's 1,000 initial copies. Here, it seems to also be 1,000 copies there. I don't know if these are separate quantities. I asked a Konami employee. They actually did not know. So, with there being a listing of 1,000 over here too, and it being initial copies, I don't know how these are getting split up or how many in the future. If that wording is to protect this, using it as a tournament prize, as they're doing in Duel Links and other places, or if they're just going to open the floodgates again. You know what? I'm Konami. I need $1 million. These are 1,000 a piece. Sell 1,000. $1 million. Feels good, man, right? The recommended retail price of this is 1,000 euros each card, or the local currency equivalent thereof, according to the applicable exchange rate. In 2021, a small number of duelists will be celebrating in style with a special all-metal Blue Eyes White Dragon card, limited to 1,000 initial copies here also. Duelists in Europe, Middle East, Africa, and Oceania will be able to order this exclusive collectible this spring. Details on where you can place an order will be made available in due course. So this could be direct from a site also. It could maybe be stores because there's a suggested retail kind of price on this. I wonder what's going to happen here and how the distribution will be different between all those areas versus the US one, and if that means there's already going to be 2,000 plus the prize one floating around, or if it's 1,000. You don't know, but I do know this. I think this will be hype beasted out the gate. I think it will inflate in price very fast, and then we'll wait and see what Konami does of, oh yeah, let's go ahead and do more of those, or, nah, it was just jokes, it's for tournaments only, or, like, what they mean by initial copies and what the plan is. The other big news of the day is Ghost Rare Dark Magician has been confirmed. Let me be very clear with my rant on the leaks. I think the Dark Magician and the BLS link are very real. I think the Dark Magician Girl and the Firewall Dragon are super duper sus. With the Firewall Dragon, it's going to be an errata that is not very easy to get. When we actually go, we can go to the site and look at products here. The set description has very harsh words in terms of the pull rate. 5 cards in the set will appear exclusively and rarely as beautiful ghost. So with this news, if Firewall's errata was purely as a ghost rare, because they're supposed to only come as ghost rare, A, I hope they bend the rules and put an alternate art within the set, and B, that would be the harshest way ever to release an errata. And then Dark Magician Girl has the pentagram and the bigger boobs, all that stuff. I don't think they'll do a LART release as a ghost rare, and Firewall is also sus, even though a lot of people had that idea. It feels like maybe the initial leaks, which we've seen videos of, different angles of, versus these newer ones, which we have not. The newer ones just feel sus to me, but weirder things have happened. They could be real, they could not be real. Here's confirmation direct from Konami, though, on Dark Magician being Ghost. And with that, again, we've seen sellout after sellout, people targeting sites going in, and Ghost from the past selling above retail this early with the set pushed back. Crazy stuff happening with this product, and it feels like huge wins for early on. But yeah, they released, again, technically, this Dark Magician Girl all over the world. This was a World's Day promo, so people in the US did get this envelope officially, and the description also says never before seen. Like, people argue that Blue Eyes couldn't be one because of that, but A, that's a gold ghost rare, B, it's tablet Blue Eyes, so they could do SDK art. It's really hard for me to believe they would go for the original art and do that with Dark Magician Girl, but I hope so. I hope it's real. I hope people going in right now on their product are winning, and my other suggestion would be, calm down, stop paying over retail, go talk to your OTS and see what they're getting in, talk to locals, see what they're getting in, maybe try to get some OTS packs on top or Lost Art promos on top, and have yourself a better day than paying far over retail on this out the gate. Try to talk to your stores around you if possible. If not, keep trying to look and see what's going to go up online, and of course code What's Good 5 where applicable to save yourself some money and also support the channel. Now let's talk about a couple of sellouts that have been happening. Viper's Rebirth, I mentioned on yesterday's reveal of our new Abyss. I know it's a pun actually now on snakes talking. Viper's Rebirth revives stuff without any drawback besides destroying it end of turn, so effects are online, you get stuff going on, and then you're able to do whatever you want with it. This is pretty darn cool. And then Snake Rain getting another buyout here. Y'all are crazy. Snake Rain is announced for a reprint in the OCG pack. Like, it's announced for a reprint. You really think they're gonna... It's in the set description. What are you guys doing? I really don't understand. Like, are you wanting to throw your money away? Oh, dude. This is one of those five-head moments. Like, good luck, have fun. Maybe you'll get some of the secret rare tactical evolution misprints in your orders where people didn't know what they were. Evil Dragon and Nana, the more I think about it, the less it fits in with the archetype. You want to load the graveyard, you want to have things happen. Banishing all seems really costly in the deck. I don't really think this gets along with the deck, but it's been bought out. I'll have to see how it plays and what people do come up with in the future, though. Hope Harbinger has been bought out, down to 8 listings on both copies. The super rare still somewhat available, so using my TCG player link in the description down below, costing you nothing extra to support the channel directly for the cards you'd already be buying if you want to get it sooner than later, because it's going. I don't think there's a reprint for this card on the horizon. People are thinking rank 8s with something. Also, number hunters, I guess, are a thing, and not everybody likes to be stuck with the gold one, but it is the higher rarity in all considerations. Also down to 8 total sellers on the market. If you know what's going on with this one, let me know what the rank 8 hype is, or if it's just kind of a numbers run. King of the Skull Servants, White Bacon came out. We saw sellouts, buyouts on the ultra rare. We saw the super rare gone for a bit, and now the commons are going. Dark Revelations 3, only 4 listings. We have the Turbo Pack 4, $50 listing. Good luck with the sales on that one, but you might want to be checking your commons for this guy. As I've said before, Skull Servants are stonks. They're a fan favorite, and whenever new support comes out once in a blue moon, things go on them. That's why I like stuff like Ultra Whitemare as a penny stonk, and I do think that overall, these kinds of cards age well, and the new holographics, they're doing exceptionally well from speed duels for this guy, along with the commons, so be picking that bulk. Speaking of weird cards to go up, Rail Tribute got bought out on a lot of the Duelist League stuff, although Duelist League commonly gets bought out. Also, the Legendary Collection Yu-Gi World Ultra to note, pretty much gone. And then the commons, not the most listings in the world for a good old common. So, maybe people trying to set up Necro Valley and do this in 2021. I don't think that's it. It's more that it's an old fan favorite. Also, people do like past formats. Fraser Smith, notable name, and the Gravekeeper era there. A lot of people still just randomly hop on Dueling Book and play this deck too. I run into it on rated, I would say, once every month at least. Like, people really stick to this deck. Nibiru Ultimate Rare experiencing some fluctuation again. You can see market price 76, up above 100, heading towards 120 again. It feels like it keeps going up and down and up and down. Will it crash to earth or to continue to go up? I think this is a very memorable card. It has the wonky misprinting at first. I think there's a lot of things with Nibiru that 100 seems like the kind of right place, but we'll see where it goes as the OTS pack ages versus the next OTS packs we get. Ancient Warriors, I've heard from a lot of people in my Discord that cards are selling for them from Ancient Warriors. I don't know if there's a specific reason for that hype. Let me know in the comment section if you do know. I do think they are kind of undervalued, but you're still rushing towards Megatons this year. I know that's off in August, etc., and it's cheap right now, cheap-ish. But this guy is now $253, a very underestimated link, yes, but is this deck performing? What's it doing? I'm a little bit lost on why people are making rushes on cards like this. Now, a penny stock one of my friends pointed out, Angel Statue Azurnu is, or Azune, I'm just murdering names, it's okay. This is kind of a good penny stock. Special summon this card as an effect monster, very light, level 4, attack 1800, defense 1800. Once per turn, when your opponent would special summon a monster or monsters, while this card is in your monster zone, you can send to the graveyard one continuous trap monster in your monster zone that was special summoned from the spell and trap zone to negate the summon, and if you do, destroy that monster. So yeah, this is kind of a pretty good body slash floodgate like effect to be able to take out one thing. It's kind of a 1-for-1, but they know it's coming, but it's still also there. I like what this is doing. Also, when this card in the monster zone is destroyed by battle, you can destroy the monster that destroyed this card. So it does have a back and forth effect, good secondary effect, even though you don't want to use it all the time. People have been asking me for penny stonks from Blazing Vortex, and this could be one of them, since Blazing Vortex should be the first set not in the 2021 Megatons, and like Savage Strike, we could see certain cards age up and out from it. Definitely not the worst card, but will it ever see play? We'll have to see where back row goes as back row hate continues to evolve too. And I believe that's mostly it. Ah, yes, Divine Arsenal AA Zeus seems to be headed back towards $70 market price, 65. I could have sworn this was like 62 earlier in the week. It had a run at 70 before, and it looks like it's doing it again here, but tons of listings just under 70 all over the front page, decent quantities of sellers. We'll have to see, but Zeus has felt undervalued for a while. Now people are less opening Phantom Rage, even though the product is still cheap, and people are eyeing this card specifically to play in remote duels, as remote duel stuff has heated up a lot with huge prizes. Oh, there's no events, why are you buying the cards, blah, blah, blah. That's one of the stupidest arguments ever. I just watched Jesse Cotton pull in 3 gigantic blue eyes, the deep hip dragons we'll call it, one of which looked freaking amazing that he's not even selling. There are huge prizes to be played for online right now. I know grinders who've been doing it as well. So yeah, there's a reason for people to go in like that. That being said, what do you think of everything today, from the $1,000 card sold directly by Konami that we don't actually know the full quantities of between the regions, versus, you know, what else is going on? The Ghost Arc Magician and reptile hype. It's kind of a crazy market out there, and I enjoy the ride, especially not being as invested as I used to be when I vended. Like, I can't imagine what some of you modern vendors are going through, from the highs and lows. The highs being, oh yeah, goes from the past we make and bank, to Phantom Rage, Genesis Impact. It all hurts so much. It's gotta be a roller coaster for you guys.